you give your lover your entire life savings to travel abroad just for them to have their masters? Or would you not? This is Chit Chat and my name is Patience CD here on Viewer Television. So, I'm not alone in the studio as we always do this. I have my co-host and a guest in the studio, but I will allow them to introduce themselves. Hello guys.
Hello Patience. Alright guys, you know what time it is. We're in the festive period, but that doesn't mean we won't bring you Chit Chat, right? It's time for Chit Chat exclusively on Viewer Television. I still remain Chinwe Wokacha and I am your co-host.
Okay.
Alright, it feels so good to be home. Oh my god, let's put some drum. Yes. Hi guys, my name is Isaac Ikerike. Isaac Eric, and I'm so delighted to be back here on the show.
We are pleased to have you back.
Good to have you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so here it is. We have this interesting story that has to do with what I said earlier. But before we really go through the story, we are going to take a break. When we come back from the break, you will hear more of this. Stay with us.
All right.
Welcome back from the break. This season, you know, it's the Christmas season. You know,
Hot.
You know, I'm wearing
70.
red. I'm going to give it 100. But wait. Before that, before all the giving, let's take our story.
Okay.
So this is the story. It reads, or it goes. My boyfriend is asking me to loan my entire savings in the sum of 15 million naira to pursue his master's in Canada. He says when he finishes and returns, we'll get married, then he'll pay me back. And this is festive period. I have other projects. What should I do?
Ella,
what should I do?
It's very funny she's even asking for what to do. I bet in her mind she knows what to do. There's intuition, right? Her guts must have told her something. Because what are you telling me? Relationship is complicated.
Very
generally.
complicated.
Throwing in a financial mix would take the word complicated to a whole new level. If you check the data, one of the major reasons that causes fights in relationships are
Financial.
money matter. And it's also the leading cause of divorce. So I'm not saying you shouldn't give you shouldn't help your partner, right? In helping your partner, right? In giving him 15 million naira, your entire savings. Make sure it's something that if the relationship goes south, you can be able to endure it, because it seems I'm on the fence right here. But
he can't wait to see something.
15 million.
Okay.
My gender. What my gender cannot do,
Doesn't exist.
I don't think it exists. What?
Boot rest, please.
That is not a question to be asked, if I must say.
Okay.
your boyfriend is asking you to loan him your entire savings, put emphasis on the word entire savings of 15 million naira. Not to forget, when the festive period, you have your family, you have other projects to attend to. The word entire savings should not be part of it. If he's asking you for part of your savings to assist, then there could be a go ahead. But for the word entire savings, I don't think that's something that we should look out for. Because what will happen to you? What will you fall back to?
Probably the guy doesn't know that that's her entire savings.
In fact,
but
let us dissect. Let us
probably that's the amount he actually needs for whatever he's going to do.
Let us dissect this. Let us dissect this. In quotes, Abuja boys in quotes, we know how they operate now. You know my gender. They start from small, from 5K to 10K to 15K to 20K. In fact, she is a mark. True. That's the right word. She's a mark. And as it begins to grow, now I can boldly now ask, I think I want to have 15 million naira, because why? All the times he has been asking, she has always been given.
Right.
So are you saying now that...
And don't forget, see the clause, so the clause is when he gets back, we will get married. So what is the certainty that he will even come back to come and marry you?
It's that part that doesn't really sit well with
if we get married, am I still owe you money when we get married, or we have joint finances?
That is
but there are cases again that you find out that these people really go out there and they will come back and do what they actually said.
My gender.
No, why are you saying your gender?
You sounding like you don't used to hear stories about my gender do.
We've seen instances. In fact, men do this all the time. Okay. Men sponsor ladies. Men sponsor women. Men train women in school. Men train women abroad. They sponsor women abroad. And even sometimes the women end up not marrying them or whatever they agreed at the end of the year, at the end of the term, whatever. It's not a big deal too. But what I'm saying is, if you want to help your partner out, go out. But you shouldn't give him your entire savings, right? He wants to further his career or masters abroad. What does he have on ground? Okay. Did he just spring up one day, picked up a master's form without having his own budget?
Yes.
What does he have? Because for him to be asking for the entire 15 million naira, one, it means he knows you have 15 million naira. He knows. And it means probably, like you said, he has been asking for money from her before now. So, what do you have? Don't give him your entire savings. Yeah, except you're a huge millionaire, multi-millionaire.
No, 50 million. You don't have anything again.
But you know why I feel very discomforted about this is the fact that the guy will wake up in the morning and ask his partner and say, I need your entire savings of 50 million naira to sponsor my master's degree program, my master's degree program abroad. Now, the very
audacity.
The audacity one. And it's so very discomforting, because how will you wake up in the morning and ask somebody for her entire savings? Now tell you now, if you claim you really love this person, would you even ask for entire savings in the first place? What would happen to her when you are gone with the savings? How will she feed? This is already giving the fact that this guy is here to play games.
He's digging gold.
That gold is 15 million naira.
She's a mark. Because obviously, okay, I stand to be corrected. It might be very genuine that he wants to go to his master's and comes back and get married to her and they live the life. But in fact, coming back from masters, what is even the guarantee to get a job?
That you're going to
What's
get
the guarantee
a job?
You're going to pay her this money that you've actually brought from her? Is he going to pay with interest?
I was actually thinking, if he has this genuine likeness or whatever relationship they have, he should be able to say, okay, keep some and keep developing yourself. When I get there, you can send me some.
When I get there, I will work.
That's easy. I'm just saying,
I will work to fend the rest.
If the guy is being fair,
I can't tell you give me 15 million.
If being fair with all these finances,
15 million is not 15,000.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he doesn't know that's her entire savings. That might be all he needs for his schooling there. But without the knowledge that this money I'm asking from her is actually all she has home and abroad.
Okay, so now that you're saying something, like something just came to me.
Okay.
This thing is, does that mean that the girl has been showing herself to have, portraying this image that I have? Because he cannot just come and say, I want 15 million. So it starts from...
Give me 15 million.
But yes.
But it's possible.
There must be something. Maybe she displayed what she's not.
See, let me tell you. Let me be frank with you. A lot of families, a lot of homes, a lot of relationships are actually being run financially by women.
Yes.
By the women you see in the relationship. Women go as far as gifting themselves, and they will come on social media and they'll say, oh my God, he just gifted me this bag, he just gifted me this hair. We all know this happens. So maybe she must have given that impression that, you know, I have it, I'm comfortable, and then I am buoyant, I can give you whatever you want. You know, you never can tell.
Okay, so I think let's take a flashback to this.
Okay.
Questions I want to ask now is, in a relationship, I think that partners has to be transparent with their finances.
Right.
Do they have an effective communication when it comes to their finances?
Right.
Now, is she in the know of what the boyfriend does for a living and his financial capability? Now, is he also in the know of what she does? Because it will be very unfair if one party knows the financial capability of the other and the other is in the dark. And in this case now, I feel that she's in the dark as to the guy's financial capability, and the guy is in the know entirely of
what
her
she
financial
has.
capability. That's why he has the audacity to ask her for 15 million naira for masters.
But
what is the insurance
but
fee?
Ella, I want to ask you something.
Okay.
In a relationship, is it very, very necessary for you to open up and tell your fiance that, or your fiance that, okay, this is what I have, this is what I earn?
In terms of finances, right?
Is it right?
The thing is, communication is key. Transparency, like he said, is also key. These are very valid factors to be considered while courting, right? But another very, very important factor, in fact, this is number one, is know whom you're dating.
True.
Exactly.
So if you know whom you are with, you know if you will tell him, if you give him or her this information, if he can handle it positively or not.
But I think that you don't get to know people even in 2 years. Human beings are books that you can never understand. But I will always advise that you always employ the rule of being conservative. Now, you should be conservative and you should be assertive. Very important things. So even when you're sharing things with your partner, just some certain things that you still have to
keep
hold
to
back.
yourself.
Oh, funnily, you have about 20 million in your account. You didn't tell your partner you have 20 million in your account.
But is that not being dishonest?
It's not,
No,
it's
it's
not
not being
dishonest.
dishonest.
I will call it white lies. It's not dishonest because the funny thing now is, what is the guarantee that you people are going to end up together?
True.
Now, what is the guarantee that this guy has not even seen you to be a mark? Because come on, trust me.
Right, you're talking in relationships,
Yes.
not marriage.
No, not marriage, but relationship now.
Alright,
Not
alright.
marriage, but relationship now.
I understand.
But there are
is-
some cases
I
in
understand.
marriages that you find out that there's still one person that is being cunning when it comes to financial status.
Of course, because it starts with relationship. That's the thing.
Okay,
It starts
so
with
I
relationship.
think when they have graduated from relationship into marriage, then there should now be a fairness. There should be more.
By fairness, do you mean 100%
Yes,
transparency?
there should be transparency totally, because why? We are married.
But
Right?
you weren't during courtship. So what is the guarantee that you're gonna be in marriage?
Like I said, conservativeness. Now, you don't know people entirely when you're dating them. For example, just okay, let's even ask the question: how old has this been? Has this
The relationship,
for?
right?
3 years.
3 years. 3 years. Now, you're not certain this guy wants to get married to 3 years. 3 years, there should be a headway. There should be a definition of where we are
There should
going
be an
to.
engagement
So
or
him now
something.
telling you that, oh, when I come back from the abroad, I'm going to get married to you and I will now pay you back.
It's not tangible.
Is the
It's
not
marriage?
tangible, yes.
Is the marriage the compensation for you?
I
giving
think
me
so.
the
It's
15
sounding
million
like
naira?
that.
Because
I couldn't
that's what it
understand.
sounds like. So
I
it's
don't
now more or less
understand.
sounding like an investment. So what if he even gets married to her and at the end she doesn't even enjoy the marriage? At the end he marries a second wife, because you know how society is very imbalanced when it comes to women. At the end he marries a second wife, or even he goes over there to the abroad and gets married to another woman.
That is where
You have a very valid point.
honestly very valid. That is where drawing up an agreement, not just verbal agreement, written agreement comes in. Despite the fact that you and my partner were not married, we're just in a relationship, right? If I am to give you a large sum of money, it mustn't be the entire 15 million naira per se.
Okay.
If I am to give you an actual amount that I know I can't endure, we'll draw up an agreement, signed,
Okay.
bring in witnesses.
Okay.
In case the relationship
Goes
goes south
south.
tomorrow,
Okay.
I'll hold you accountable. Right.
Okay.
I think that's the ideal
So
thing
now,
to do.
talking about agreements, does that mean that prenups in relationship and marriages are good?
I
don't think Nigerians are ready for these
For this
conversations
prenup
of
conversation.
Right.
prenups in marriages. Because it plays both ways, right? So what if the woman is very wealthy before getting into marriage with the person? She's only signing she's only providing a prenup just to secure her finances and just to be sure that you're not here for her money. So an extent, it's good because these days, my goodness,
people go to marriages for the wrong reasons.
For the wrong things,
that's,
you know?
That's the thing.
So, but be that as it may, I find the guy's words to be a bit shady.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, like you rightly said earlier, if you want to give him your money, you need to go through yourself. If you're going to give him part of the money for him to find the rest, that's fair enough.
That's fair.
But
I
not
agree.
the entire savings.
That's not encouraging.
We've had a lot of gist, but right now we are going to take a break. When we come back, you know what we're going straight into, so stay always with us.
In this 21st century where all the information we need is now in the palm of our hands. News from around the world, entertainment, celebrity gossip, sports, and much more. The only thing that you need is the right source. Viewer TV is now on the go. Simply check us out on our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter for all the information you need.
Welcome back, guys. If you're just joining, this is Chit Chat and we are in the comment section. My first commenter is Nelly. She says, how did he manage to know that you have that kind of money? And is it that it's forbidden for you to travel abroad and do your masters? I was going to say this.
It all boils down to the fact that she been exposing enough to tell him that this is what I earned, and she doesn't know what he earned.
That's like I said, there's a bit
because for the way this guy just came and said 15 million, there's something really fishy
about
is that
it.
She was too in love to be like, okay, this is what I have, this is what I do, and maybe again she knows that he doesn't really have the money. I have the money, let me be the one to help.
Okay.
All right. What do you think?
See, okay. So there is space for compromise when the relationship is genuine. Oh, I know that he doesn't have so much, but he's striving to have more.
Right.
I would not find it as a burden to contribute my quota into the relationship. But not when he does not have anything. Gonna pay, he will not go wake up in the morning and he's up in the gym building chest and beating 6 packs for who?
And he's now going for masters.
My dear,
and
go
he's
go and till the ground, go and till the soil, go and step your water and bring money into the house.
He's going abroad to go and look for one.
So, like they said, she should be the one to go for the master.
Exactly, she forbidden to go abroad to go and do her masters.
Is it that her placenta is in Nigeria? Go. You have 15 million.
Probably she has a lucrative job. She has a good
and then
job
that should serve it.
All right. Let's proceed to the next commenter. Her name is Rose. She says, even my husband who got married to me, I will not try it. He will not even know that I have such money.
Okay.
Is this actually nice?
This is not nice because this financial crisis is happening in all marriages. Almost half of, let me not say all, half of the marriages that is happening in Nigeria, you find out that people are having this financial crisis because, okay, there was a story that came up when a woman paid the school fees and did everything. This woman had, not knowing that he's staying in his wife's house. Later on, he now found out that, okay, this is my wife's house and I've been paying rent all these years. So to me, I feel this is evil.
You should be open to your partner,
Yes.
right?
When it comes and you see a man struggling, when you see a man struggling trying to do all these things, you as a helper,
At least you're both
you should be
married.
able to help.
At this point, you're both married.
You can't come and tell me that unless if the man is want to collect all my entire savings. That's when where
Okay,
they
so
go.
let me check this in quickly, right? Husband and wife, there is no superiority. Both of you are meant to complement each other.
True.
And I'll say this out of experience. My parents are very amazing people. My father does not have a bank account. I will say it anywhere at any day time. My mom calls the shot. They are both transparent. Sometimes my father can be in a public space and he does not have enough cash to pay for something. Alpha, please make this transfer for me, please. And she does it. Then there has never been any day that you hear my mom say, blah, 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 or my father will call
About money.
No.
He trusted her with his finances.
Exactly. And that is even weird, Fran Orobo man, for you to sit down and such a thing, you know? But the beauty of it is there's an understanding. There's a compromise. They know these are trivial things. It cannot come between us what we share actually. And so what is there?
But that kind of trust and genuinity is actually rare in this generation. If
So
you
it
must say.
comes from when there is genuine relationship, genuine trust, genuine love from both parties. There is no rivalry, there is no competition.
True.
It is not, oh, I have two cars as a woman, as a wife, and my husband just has one. Why are we competing?
Yeah,
There's no
that's-
competition.
You're correct.
There's no
You're correct.
rivalry.
You're
We are all
correct.
one.
I
What you
understand.
have, we all own.
Yeah.
What I have, we all
And that's
own.
how it's supposed to
yeah.
be.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Exactly. All right, let's proceed to our last commenter, Temi Tope. She says he is greedy. How can you say someone should lend you their life savings? Be it man or woman, don't try to do it, please. Who knows what will happen after you give him the money? You can help him with any amount that you know you won't ask for refund, but giving him your entire savings is out of the table, like
This
we've
is
been
it.
saying.
This-
right?
Exactly.
This is
On point.
being selfish, because to me I feel he's being selfish. You don't even know, you as a man, are you not supposed to help? Even if you know that she has this amount of money,
Actually,
you should be able to be like maybe 5 million.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe 5 million from it. You guys are having a relationship. It should be like 5 million from whatever you are collecting from
Just
the man.
assist me.
Yes,
An
assist me
assist,
with
yeah.
5 million. But you coming to say my
Huge
entire
savings.
my entire
Huge
you don't
amount of money.
you don't care whether I have
we
Christmas
both have.
clothes, whether I have food in my house, whether I have
There's
things
family too.
there's you don't
Exactly.
care whether I have
Exactly.
these things to do this festive period. You don't
Exactly.
care. Your own
Exactly.
is you are being selfish.
Right.
You are being greedy because it's not yours.
Even
Right.
5 million. Even 5 million is too much.
Right.
No,
No, yes.
it's better
No.
than entire
No, 5 million.
everything.
5 million is too much actually because as
Coming
ent-
for a guy.
Now
from
let
a
me
guy
tell
now,
you one
this
story.
is interesting.
I actually know someone who did similar thing. Who helped a guy, who sponsored a guy go abroad. The story didn't end well.
True.
As we know,
It's not always ending
it
well.
doesn't end well.
Is it the women that will go there and look for
this
another
is
man?
not happily ever after.
This very lady sold out everything she
Oh my
owned,
God.
all her savings, with the promise, with a similar promise that when I go there, I will make it and I will come back, we will marry.
And you have not made it.
The
here.
story is same. At a point, he stopped picking her calls.
Oh,
I don't know what the issue is with him over there because they don't always have it easy over there. True, it's not always.
No, there's no.
What
They
happened
say-
to let's
they
sell
make it
everything and go together?
Right. So, but it's better it's better you learn from what has happened to other people. You mustn't always wait until you're the victim of that issue for
Exactly.
you to learn, right?
Okay,
Exactly.
I think we'll go straight to our last comment. What do
Okay,
you want to
okay,
say
okay.
to people?
Okay,
Would you
take-homes.
have 4 people take-homes here?
Take-homes.
Our take-homes.
Let's hear you first.
Okay, the thing is, like who said, it is always good to be articulate. You know yourself better, right? Then you know whom you're dealing with. Be conservative, like he said. Be assertive. Use your head. Let me bring it down to a word we all
Common language.
Common language. Use your head. Someone that comes and says, give me 15 million, let me go and study abroad. There's no guarantee, my sister. Do the right thing. If it means helping, help. In fact, I would always advice,
Not your
help your partner.
entire-
Help your partner. Compromise, right? But do it in a safe place.
In a safe place.
Do it in a safe place. That's the take home for me.
All right. Okay. So beautiful words, rightly said.
Thank
But I
you.
think my dad will always say this, right? Do not allow your emotions override your sense of judgment. Now, you know exactly where you're coming from. You know the bills that you have to pay. You know the projects that you have to do. So do not allow emotions override your sense of
Yes.
judgment.
True.
You want to help him with a bit. Just like what Chidima told Davido. You could actually fall by lifting others.
Exactly.
So do not fall, because you're also a pillar to lots of people.
Right.
So my dear, help him with the two that you can, that you know that you will not feel bothered about. Still forgo your project, still do your project, and still have something to still rely back upon in time of trouble.
They all said very, very sweet and, good take homes. But from me, I feel a lot of things need to really be looked upon, especially when it comes to people being greedy and people being selfish. You
that's
will
a red
sense
flag.
it from their words. You will sense it from their words. It's only good for you to know that you first. If he's coming to say, your entire, you should know, girl, you should know that
Self-love,
already you have nothing. You're already gone. Because if he cares about you, he'll be like, okay, keep some.
Yeah.
Then later, you can do business with it. When you have little gain, you'll send it to me. It's a
That's
It's
development.
the logical and best thing
Do you
to
understand?
actually
Yes,
do.
it's
Yeah.
you guys are developing yourself. How sure are you in everything that you're doing? Already the red flags are there. What are you doing?
That's a red flag.
What
Being
are
greedy
you
is a red
doing
flag.
Huge
to
one.
take it
Yes.
out? What are you doing to take it out? So, ladies, whether you're a lady or you're
You're a guy. Yeah.
be safe out there. Know who you are dating. Know who you are, whatever. Know who you are with. That's what I would say.
Right.
Know who you are with, because
Right.
you don't know. See, the country is hard, though.
Especially especially this festive
Yes.
period.
A lot of
Comes
things
with a lot
this
of
festive
gist.
period. Okay, is a season of love, is a season of,
Of
happiness,
giving,
a
season of
giving.
sharing.
So
We
what are you guys giving me?
We hope
You
we
wait.
hope you
You wait.
watching.
After the show, you get a gift.
We hope you watching. You'll be able to give love, give a
Yeah,
gift.
share
Yeah.
love.
Visit someone, do something this
Spread
season.
love.
Spread love.
Just
It might
go-
not be a hamper, right? It might not be a hamper, but a simple
Yes,
text message
yes,
that
yes.
shows genuine care.
People-
that
people-
phone call, that
Yes,
text message
yes. People
is worth
really,
it.
really
Be
want
kind
to
to
hear.
people.
People really want to hear from you.
Exactly.
This season it's a season of love. The country is hard. Be good, be safe, and enjoy. Have a very, very good, celebration and a prosperous new year ahead. So this is from here on behalf of the team and me, Patient City. It's a bye, guys. We'll see you next time on another episode.
Yeah.
Have a good week. So